stay a while and listen.
Hello and welcome to Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction. Meet my Paladin, who goes by the name of Stanley. And before I begin running out into the wilds saving the world, I'm going to just give you a quick rundown on 2 mods that I'm using and 2 commands that I will be using. You'll understand that better in a moment. Now, but even before that, I want to apologise that in the first few episodes the sound's a bit, I'll call it wonky. Diablo 2, I don't know why it's behaved. it has something weird about it with the sound. Getting Diablo 2 to be quiet so I can talk has been difficult, but I figured it out, so it just took a while. Maybe I'll add a little thing on my YouTube site to say this is how to record the sound for Diablo 2, because I couldn't anyway. Okay, so he's called Stanley. Okay, now he is a paladin, a specific type of paladin, a Tesladin, or my version of the Tesladin, I suppose. Now I'll explain what that means now. I hope you played Diablo 2 before, but if you haven't, welcome. And let me explain. First of all, this guy's primary attack, I will call it, it's an offensive aura, which is called Holy Shock. Electricity. Tesla did some sort of electrical inventing thing and tested in. Holy Shock. So in a radius, a circle around my Paladin, he will be continually dishing out electrical damage. He will also be, every time he hits something, whatever weapon he's using will be also doing we've got lightning, electrical damage, shock damage. There are some mobs, some monsters which are immune or have resistance to Holy Shock, electricity, shock, lightning. The way of dealing with that is to have a backup. My backup mostly will be Zeal. Zeal, first of all, I'm not, at least in normal, I'm only going to put 5 points in Zeal. Zeal gets a bonus if you put points into Sacrifice. So I'm going to put 5 points into Sacrifice as well. So 5 points in Sacrifice and 5 points in Zeal, that's it. Along the way, to get to Lightning, Holy Shock, I have to put 1 point in Might, which, I don't know, it gets used until I get the next one. Level 6, I get Holy Fire. Which is exactly like Holy Shock, but you get fire around you. When I get possibly when it's level 18 and I can use Holy Freeze, I'll go to Holy Freeze until level, I think it's 24. Level 24, I go on to Holy Shock. Now, you'll see how all this works as I go. By the time I'm at level 24, Holy Shock gets a bonus from points in Resist Lightning. So Resist Lightning will already have, I think, maybe 6 or 7 points, maybe even 8 points in it. So as soon as I start to use Holy Shock, 1 point in there, the damage will be quite high, but electrical damage, anything immune to that, and I have problems. There are things that you can do, which you'll see later, but for the, let's say, not foreseeable future, but for quite a while, all you will be seeing is Holy Shock and Zeal. By the way, if you haven't played it before, it says allows you to attack multiple adjacent enemies. Okay, so first level you get 2 hits. So if you have 2 mobs standing beside you and it takes 1 hit to kill each one, you hit. So instead of sort of click and hit once, you click and then bang bang, dead. Okay, so it's faster, and it's not AOE, but I mean you can get, I think it's at level 5, with 5 points in there you get 5 hits, something like that. So you're hitting 5 things at the same time. So you can see how that, together with electrical damage and your weapon and okay, you know. So this is, his name is Stanley. Let's get. If I open the map, you probably can't see it very well. It's a mini map in the corner, but you will see Rogue Encampment version 1.12 expansion. Version 1.13b is the most recent patch. Version 1.12 is not. I need version 1.12 so I can use one of the 2 mods which I told you about, which gives me what you can see now, widescreen. Okay, so that is why I'm using version 1.12. The only significant difference, I would say, between version 1.12 and 1.13b, which in you no, I mean 1.13 has been around for so long, most people don't even know about what changed. The only thing I can think of that's going to make a difference to me is a curse, which I can receive from a certain I don't know what you call it. It looks like a knight, an undead knight sort of thing, a zombie knight, if you like. And they curse you, and there's a curse called Iron Maiden. Now, if you've been playing Diablo 2 for any length of time, you will have heard of Iron Maiden. If you're a necromancer, I think you still get Iron Maiden. Okay, well these guys cast it on me. Iron Maiden is a curse. If I hit something and I am cursed with Iron Maiden, the damage, or if I hit for 100 damage, the damage comes back to me. So yeah, what I'm hitting gets hit for 100 damage, and then I get hit for, I don't know, 300 damage. And if my life is 300, I'm dead. So I can kill myself by hitting something else. You'll see how that works. It's generally around just attacking Diablo at the end of Act 4. So that's the only difference you'll see. I am using another plugin. Oh, suddenly I can't remember the name. It's like an interface between Diablo 2 and the Widescreen plugin. It does have a pile of options. If I want to, I can have things like you have a storage chest for your inventory, and you can have almost unlimited storage in there. For example, you can have something in the corner of this skill tree panel, little thing, you click it and it resets your skill points for you. So and the same with your character panel, where you put your strength, your vitality, all that. You can reset it all and do it again, and I don't like that, so none of those options are enabled. It is just like the normal game in widescreen. Oh, Plug Y, that's the name of it. It's actually a good plugin, I suppose, depending on what you want to do. The last thing to say, and I'm sorry I know I'm doing a lot of talking, but if you don't like it, it's easy to skip to the next part, I suppose. The last thing is I am using a program called Atma, which is a muling program. Mule, like donkey. You might have seen this, or you've done it yourself in games where you have if you make a new character and you want your new character to have a suit of armor that's better than nothing. Maybe you log in as another character, you craft him a suit of armor, put it in your shared storage, log in as the other one. You know how it goes. So you're passing things to your new character. And Diablo 2, I'm alone. I can't do that. I can't log it. I can't have the game running twice, and there is no shared storage. So for that, I use something called Atma. It's a program. I close Diablo 2. I open Atma, and in there, it's exactly like shared storage. That's all. I suppose it's. I've never tried, but I think it's possible to do a bit of cheating in there. But I've never tried to do it, so I don't know how that works. I know I use it for moving items from one character to another, and as a very big storage bank for sharing between my characters. So I have all runes right up to Zod. I have loads of things. I don't have all the rune words because I've never but I have the runes to make them. I just don't have the socketed items yet. So I've been playing for 14 or 15 years, and before that I played Diablo, and I'm not wasting all that gear. I know it's a lot of talking. I'm gonna shut up now and get on with the game. But first of all, I'll leave you with that cutscene, which you've probably seen before, introducing you to the first bit of background story for Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction. So welcome to my playthrough. Have fun, and leave comments below. Like and subscribe. I probably won't what the hell? Go on, let's have fun.
So, Marius, at last I find you.
Tyrael, yes. Yes, now I recognize you. I should have known you'd travel in disguise. They're always watching.
I've been searching for you for a long time, Marius. I was rather beginning to think you didn't want to be found.
Oh, forgive me, Tyrael, please. It wasn't my fault.
Not your fault. Tell me, Marius, how was it not your fault?
The Wanderer. Yes, it was the Wanderer. My days at the Rogue Citadel seem so long ago. I sought refuge from my memories in the company of other outcasts, high in the mountains past the Eastern Gate.
Do you want something?
Oh, I fought sleep for days at a time. For when I dreamt, the memories would return. Memories of the monastery and the evil which had claimed it. Dreams, memories. I couldn't tell the difference anymore. Had the evil from my dreams followed me at my heels? How had he found me here? How could this broken shell of a man, barely able to carry the weight of his own sword, be the burning terror which drove me to hide here? He seemed to have demons of his own that he struggled to contain. And he was losing. As I watched, I became convinced that I was truly mad. The terror, the destruction, the evil I witnessed. How else could I explain them? Were these the demons from my dream, or were they born within the Wanderer? Why did I follow him? I don't know. Why do things happen as they do in dreams? All I know is that when he beckoned, I had to follow him. And from that moment, we traveled together east, always into the